Presidential Power and Accountability: The Legacy of United States versus Nixon. Welcome to today's episode of Poli-Sci 1810, where we explore the landmark Supreme Court case that redefined executive power, United States versus Nixon. I'm your virtual host, David Jackson, and today we'll dive into how this pivotal ruling shaped the presidency, judicial oversight, and government transparency. Let's rewind to 1972, June 17th to be exact. 5 men were caught breaking into the Democratic National Committee headquarters at the Watergate complex. It seemed like a small-time burglary at first, but it turned into one of the most infamous political scandals in U.S. history. Investigative reporters Bob Woodward and Carl Bernstein of The Washington Post exposed a web of espionage and cover-ups with secret sources, one of them famously known as Deep Throat, guiding the story forward. The break-in, they discovered, was linked to President Nixon's re-election campaign, and soon, everything unraveled. With mounting evidence, Congress and prosecutors demanded access to Nixon's Oval Office recordings, tapes that could confirm his involvement in obstructing justice. But Nixon refused, arguing that executive privilege protected him from handing them over. The legal battle escalated, and in 1974, it reached the Supreme Court in United States v. Nixon. The central question: could the president use executive privilege to withhold crucial evidence from a criminal investigation? The court ruled unanimously: no one, not even the president, is above the law. Nixon had to release the tapes, and what they revealed sealed his fate. Facing impeachment, Nixon made history, not with a defiant stand, but with a resignation. On August 9, 1974, he stepped down, making Gerald Ford the first unelected president in U.S. history. In a controversial move, Ford pardoned Nixon, sparking debates over presidential accountability that persist today. But Watergate's legacy goes far beyond Nixon's downfall. It reshaped American politics, fueling public distrust, strengthening investigative journalism, and leading to reforms in campaign finance and government transparency. In short, it proved that democracy functions best when leaders are held accountable. If you think Watergate was just a history lesson, think again. The ruling in United States v. Nixon set critical legal precedents. It influenced cases like Clinton versus Jones, which determined a sitting president isn't immune from civil lawsuits, and Trump versus Vance, which ruled that a president must comply with state criminal subpoenas. Even the recent Trump v. United States case has tested the limits of executive power. So what does Watergate teach us? That secrecy is risky, investigative journalism matters, and no leader is truly untouchable. The Supreme Court's ruling in United States versus Nixon remains a cornerstone of democratic oversight. Have we learned from it? Only time will tell. Thanks for listening to Poli-Sci 1810. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and join the conversation. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and keep questioning power.